Hey, what's up guys, it's Adam from Boost HD here, and this is Money to DPI Explained. So any further ado, let's get right into it.
You're watching Boost HD with your host, Adam Lubin.
So many people may have come across the term DPI and tend to relate it to gaming mice, but today we're going to be taking a look at Money to DPI and exactly what that means. So in this video I'm going to be making references to two main things, that is the 5K iMac and the resolution of 2560 by 1440. Now this is just going to be two examples that I'm going to try and use to explain this video. So as I mentioned before in previous videos, the 5K iMac has a gorgeous resolution, but the thing with the 5K iMac is that it is not running at its native resolution. And what I mean by that is if it was to be running at its native resolution, then the UI elements and the text would be a lot smaller. Now this isn't a problem because I'm sure on a larger display such as an 80-inch TV, 4K or 5K resolution wouldn't look so small. But because of the form factor and the size, overall size of the iMac at 27 inches diagonally, then anything that is going to be of a high resolution is going to look smaller and smaller the more higher up the resolution scale you go. So this is where the whole essence of UI or DPI scaling comes in, because I'm sure if you've been into the Apple shop now and taken a look at the 5K iMac, you've realized how gorgeous it looks, but yet the icons and the UI elements aren't so small as you would expect them to be. They're quite large, almost in the same form factor as the previous 2560 by 1440p iMac. So what they use is something called DPI scaling, and what it does, it increases the size of the UI elements and the text whilst maintaining the resolution. So it doesn't downgrade the resolution by any degree down to 2560. Basically, it basically doubles the amount of pixels that are available in any given space. So even at 2560 by 1440, it's going to look that much crisper than, of course, the normal resolution of 2560 by 1440 would look. DPI scaling can be found on both Windows and Mac OS X. Now Mac OS X does handle the scaling modes a lot better than Windows, but now the new update for Windows has come out now, so scaling up the UI elements on Windows 8 is going to look a lot better than it would have done perhaps on Windows 7. So you're probably wondering now, why doesn't everybody with a 4K and a 5K display use DPI scaling? And the reason for this is, number one, you lose a lot of real estate, and then second reason, number two, is that it's not always compatible for a lot of the programs that are out there. And Adobe is just one example. So if you're going to be using like Photoshop, you need to be doing precision work. It might be better on Mac, but on Windows, especially when you're navigating around, especially through the icons, you're going to have a massive cursor because the cursor is scaled up with the rest of the GUI, yet the program has stayed the same as it would in its native resolution. So we'll stay at 4K while everything else will be scaled down. And the problem is you're going to lose a lot of accuracy when you're going to be doing a lot of work on Photoshop where you need to use the precision cursor, and it's a bit difficult to use in that sense. But of course you can always change the options around if you want to have a sharper display at one point but you want to have more real estate on the other side. So the option is there for you to keep swapping and changing if you want to, and it's kind of a give or take kind of situation. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. You can change around according to what you're using. But in this case, I tend to use a bit of DPI scaling. I use it about on Windows. I use it up to about 120%, 125%, which isn't too bad. But anything past that is a bit too extreme, especially at 1080p. So anyway, guys, that's been Boost HD here, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video about DPI scaling, and if you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe for more content. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next tech video. Bye for now.